Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time, Naoto aired himself on the news, and is hoping to find out if, trying to figure out what the truth is. So this time it's raining outside, so we're gonna go, conveniently raining outside, so we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna check out the Midnight Channel just in case. So let's do that. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Alright, so it's raining outside, that's obvious. My sound is up real loud if that hurt my ears, good grief. There we go. Oh hey, the station came on. That's not good. Yeah, that looks... yeah, silhouette up here. That looks like a guy with a hat. And some sleeves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen that person before. That's not a good sign. So the killer has in fact not been stopped.
Did you see that? Someone came on, right? Now that the killer's been caught, do we still gotta worry about the Midnight Channel? But then someone said the blurry image seemed like an advance notice. What exactly is the Midnight Channel anyway? Did it have anything to do with the murders? This is so frustrating. Hey, what do you think? Did you recognize who appeared just now?
Yeah. No, it wasn't King Morong. Morong didn't wear a hat. Let's say, is it Naoto?
Naoto? Why would he show up on TV? Now that you mention it, I wonder what he thinks about the Midnight Channel.
That's a good question.
I don't get this at all. It's gonna keep nagging at me, I can tell. I'm sure the others saw it too, so let's get together tomorrow and talk about it. Night.
Alright, so we're gonna get together and talk about it, apparently. But first of all, let's go to bed, because it's midnight. Alright, so it's Thursday, and yes, it's raining again. How convenient.
So, about the Midnight Channel last night.
What about
I
it?
wonder who that was.
I talked to Teddy and he says no one's entered the other side.
Well, yeah, the killer's been caught.
Yeah.
What's up, Kanji?
Huh? What's up?
Bothering
Come
you?
on, get with the program. You saw the TV last night, right?
So? It's got nothing to do with us. The killer's behind bars, man. You guys are overreacting. Yeah, that shit Naoto said didn't make any sense either, so there's no use getting all worked up about it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
No, well, how do I put it?
What, were you out of it because you were still thinking about what Naoto said? So you're still hung up on all that stuff.
I ain't hung up on it!
It's okay, we all understand. Just don't go overboard, man.
You little... I said that's not it! I got stuff to do. I'm out of here.
Great, way to piss off Kanji. That's exactly what we needed.
Stop bringing that up, Yosuke. You know he doesn't think it's funny.
Ooh, what? Did something happen between Kanji and Naoto-kun?
Oh right, Rise wasn't around for that.
That aside, is it me or does the town seem kind of strange lately? Everyone is in high spirits for some reason, and they all talk about other people, but never themselves.
Really? I don't think it's anything special. Now that the murder case is solved, people feel relaxed, that's all.
That's how society is. They all just want to get in on the latest trend. People get excited fast and lose interest even faster. It goes round and round. There's no underlying reason for it.
I don't know. It still seems a little too weird.
A little too weird, huh?
It's like they're all afraid of something. Oh, sorry. I just had this feeling.
Yeah, you're probably misplaced there.
It's gonna rain again tonight.
We should check the Midnight Channel just in case.
We probably should. Okay. So, yeah, you don't get to do anything today. It's going to take us right to the evening, and we won't be able to do
Welcome back!
anything this evening either. So we're going to go right upstairs and check out the Midnight Channel. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm glad I always look outside to make sure it's raining, even though you can definitely hear it. Oh, that's not a good sign. Alright, so the Midnight Channel came on, and with an extremely clear image. We know what that... Oh, no.
Good evening, everyone. I am the Detective Prince, Naoto Shiragane. Welcome to Experiment of the Century, the Genome Project. I will be experimenter and experimentee both in a forbidden yet wonderful bodily alteration process.
Excuse you?
You shall witness my departure into a new realm, the moment of a new birth. From the chosen day forth, I shall walk a completely different path in life. And I will share this glorious occasion, this memorable day with all of you. Do stay tuned.
That's not a good sign. Yeah, it was definitely Naoto.
Hey, is that you, Senpai? Naoto was just... He...
Calm down, Kanji.
So, does this mean he was kidnapped? You said people only show up clearly on TV once they're thrown into that other world, right? Hell's going on? I thought we caught the damn killer!
Apparently not. Yeah, Kanji's flustered. Let's calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Being a detective, solving cases, it ain't worth shit if he gets himself kidnapped. Damn, that idiot pisses me off.
Calm down there,
Anyways,
Kanji.
let's get the gang together and meet first thing after school.
Sounds like a good idea. So, Naoto has definitely been kidnapped, and we're going to be talking about it tomorrow. Very shortly. Like in 2 seconds. Alright, I am definitely eavesdropping again. Seems to be a common theme. Maybe I should continue on the conversation there. So I'm reading for a few days, but I heard it's finally supposed to clear up this afternoon. Really? Then I don't have to cancel my plans. You know there's a holiday next weekend, right? I promised my girlfriend we'd go to Okina together. I was worried that it might rain that day. Phew! What? If that's the case, then I hope it never stops raining. Rain like a waterfall, so his date gets cancelled. Alright. Well, after school, we're gonna go hang out. There we go.
Last night on TV, that was not.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but cancelled was spelled incorrectly
What's the
back there.
verdict, Teddy?
Take a look.
Is he really in there?
I do smell someone.
Great.
It's just like before. Nothing's changed.
Like before.
What are you thinking about, Yukiko?
Of course. That's why Noto-kun appeared on the news so suddenly.
What are you talking about?
He said something didn't seem right and that he wasn't convinced. He also believed that the people who are kidnapped appear on TV first, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You're saying he's using himself as bait?
He also thought that we were the only ones that could
We
solve
came to the
this.
same conclusion he did, about how people who become famous through TV would disappear. Could he be trying to prove the theory by using himself?
And he's waiting for us to save him because he already said
You
that.
mean he got kidnapped on purpose? That's crazy! He could be killed!
He said, this is not a game for me either. It's all my fault. I'm the one that said that to him.
Well, maybe you should...
Idiot! Why the hell didn't he just tell us?
Because we'd stop him.
He knew we'd stop him if he did. Instead,
Where'd he go,
he left
Yosuke?
us clues so we could figure it out and...
I know! That son of a...
Kanji's pissed.
But what about the killer the police are holding now? Mitsuo did kill King Moron, right?
So you can say anything you want here, but yeah, that's all he did, is the correct answer on this one. We already talked about this.
Get it now. I remember Naoto-kun mentioning this. He said it was strange that the police were able to identify the cause of Mr. Moroga's death.
And not the other ones.
Then is King Moron the only one Mitsuo killed? That'd explain why there were no signs of King Moron being thrown into the TV. The killer didn't change his methods for King Moron. It just seemed that way because it was done by someone else.
Then whoever kidnapped Naoto-kun, that's the real killer?
But wait a sec.
What?
Didn't Mitsuo say he was the one behind it all? Why would he take the blame for someone else's crime? Isn't that weird?
It is
And they
weird.
said on the news that the culprit confessed to the other murders too. There's also something else that's been bothering me, but
You know lying happens a lot too. Ah, what?
The hell with someone who's behind bars! If we don't get off our asses, that stupid Naoto's gonna die in there. We
Okay.
gotta go find him.
Let's do that. Calm down there, Kanji. Let's jump into the TV. Yay! It's been a while since we've seen this. Oh god, it's nauseating.
Someone's
Scanner.
definitely in here. And the world seems to have grown larger.
That's weird.
That's amazing, Rise-chan. There's no way my nose can pick up that much. Shall
You have
I
a small
give you a
nose.
massage?
Don't touch her.
Don't bother her.
It's the same as last time. I know he's here, but I can't tell where. I need something that'll help me understand him. I need some clues. Without that, I have no idea which way we should look.
Damn it. There's too much we don't know about that kid. But if we
Well-
don't do something, he's gonna...
Let's go find some
Snap
clues.
out of it. This is just like all the other times. Let's not panic, keep an eye on the weather, and do this like always. We'll save him no problem. First,
Alright.
we need to look for something that'll help us locate him.
I know. I wasn't panicking.
Why
We
are
know
your
it's
glasses
over.
sunglasses,
So all we
Kanji?
gotta do is get him out.
And why are there rainbows on the side? Whoa, hey.
I'm sorry I couldn't find him. All I need is some kind of hint to help me understand him better. Then I could find him for sure.
Well, let's go do that. Alright, so we need more information about Naoto. And so we should ask around about him before we do anything else. So let's head back to our world. And so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to start off with the clues that we need to get. So let's start by talking to this chick right here. So right by class 1-2. So let's talk to this female student. Naoto-kun, he's gotten pretty popular, hasn't he? Well, I heard a rumor that there's this girl who saw something that belonged to him. Must have been near the laboratories. Why don't you... Laboratories. Why don't you try looking there? Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to go to the practice building. Is it this girl? Okay, so you want to hear about Shirogane-kun? Oh, this is interesting. I saw him get really angry. I'm not sure what it was about, but he was with a policeman. I wonder what happened to make him shout like that. This was in the shopping district a little while ago. Alright, so he was apparently with a policeman, and we should try and find him. So let's head out to town. And we're gonna go to the shopping district. And we're gonna head to the north part. And there should be... Well, there's Kanji. There should be a policeman right here. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something here, so don't bother me. If school's out, go home already. I swear, kids these days. Alright, so he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. So what we want you to do now is if we leave this shopping district and head into the riverbank. Just follow what I'm doing. Don't even worry about it. Alright, let's speak with Chie over here. I guess it's no good unless we act like we're Naoto-kun's friends and we're worried about him. Like, Naoto hasn't been to school recently and we're getting worried. Is he busy with police work? Why not ask them something like that? Chie's suggestion does seem to make sense. Next time you speak to the police, you should try that. Alright, so let's go into town. This is the last thing you have to do. We're gonna go back to the shopping district. We're gonna go to the north. I do like the fact that it's a little darker than usual right now, because it's later in the afternoon than it normally is. What's Yosuke have to say? Naoto's really popular with the girls at school. What a waste of popularity. But why do you think he's got to be that unfriendly to everyone? It's like he's acting all grown up. Doesn't that bother you? Well, I guess I should get back to the investigating. Just because you got some business with me, kid, just because I don't look it, I'm still busy, you know. You told him that Naoto hasn't been coming to school lately and that you're really worried. Shirogane, do you know him? I haven't seen him at the station lately either. Funny, it wasn't that long ago that he'd be around well into the night looking through the files. Even if he wasn't satisfied with the case's outcome, he seemed to be so focused that I thought he was obsessed with it. You listened to him talk about Naoto. Maybe you should try talking to another police officer. Well, there's no other police officer this evening, or today, so we won't be doing that. Fine, let's see here. So, Chie's over here now. Well, it's true that Naoto was trying really hard, but to gather materials on his own, late into the night. I think there are other police officers around. Let's go ask about him. No, they're not around today. Unfortunately. Here's Kanji. What's up, Kanji? Obsessed with the case, huh? So why'd he go out on a limb like that? There should be other cops around. Let's split up and find him. Well, not today. Oh, look, hey, it's, Dachi. Wow, the town is really excited. I don't really know much about Naoto-kun's interview, but, well, it's a fact that he helped solve the case, so it's no surprise that he was interviewed for his contribution. And I'd rather have people excited about things like this than all the bad news, you know? Well, let's go ahead and hang out at the daycare center today. Alright, so we're gonna help out at the daycare center. Stop it, don't hit I don't even know. Chan! It's Phoenix Radar. Okay, so it's okay, they're playing. Then I quit playing Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Alright, so Yuta is protecting a girl. Alright, so our understanding is increased. And I'm freaking out apparently. Misaki? I'm guessing. Is that Misaki? Alright. So I escort them part of the way home. Oh, Minami-san, you're here with Yuta-kun? I'm going to play by the river.
Oh, hello.
I apologize for the trouble Yuta caused at school. The woman seems to be a teacher at Yuta's school. Yuta-kun is really rambunctious. You can tell how he was raised. Oh, who is this? He seems a bit young to be your husband. Yeah, you can say anything you'd like. I'm just gonna say my name. Oh, I see. So how do you know each other? Gasp, you aren't.
Huh?
No, he's a caretaker at the daycare center where Yuta stays. Even so, he's quite young. I guess people from the city are different from us country people. I guess it can't be helped that Yuta-kun has turned out this way. It's so burdensome to make extra lesson copies for him. I have to use my private time for that, you know? Well, I suppose it's all part of my job. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
If it was just his grades, that would be one thing, but then there's a slight violent streak, too. It's easy to laugh off now, but eventually it'll turn into bullying, which leads to delinquency, which in turn leads one day into crime. Well, I must be on my way. I'm sorry to have bothered you. That's rude. I know Japanese people tend to be a little bit more blunt, but yeah. All the other mothers of children in Yuta's class respect Miss Nakamura as a good teacher. They all gossip about me because I'm a second wife and an outsider. And you know how Yuta is, right? So it's impossible for me to make any friends here. If only he was a more studious child. It's not his fault. Then what? It's all my fault? You can say anything you want here. I'm doing my best, and yet I'm fed up. I'm sick of it all. Why does this always happen to me? Alright, she starts crying, and this is about when I start hating this side quest. Don't bully Mom. Yeah, he hits me. That's fucking assault, yo. I don't care how much of a child he is. Are you alright? No, punish your child. I just had something in my eye, Yuta. Mr. Yu wasn't bullying me.
Thank you.
Yeah, fuck you. Just go suck it. Alright, so my bond is tightened, but, like, this woman does not discipline her child after attacking me. I know it's, he punches me as hard as he can. It probably really didn't hurt because he's a child, but...
Then I'll see you again.
Like, seriously. He, like, knocks me over. Go home. Just leave. You finished your job and went home, completely unfazed by any punches you may have been hit with. Yeah, no, that's just, you discipline your children. Like, seriously.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Because, I mean, you don't pull that crap. Alright, let me do a quick check here. I don't think I have the right persona that I require here. Let me check. No. Alright, so we're gonna go hang out with, well, we haven't done it in a while actually, our son social link. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head into the shopping district and quickly fuse some personas, open up a little bit of space, and I will be right back. I actually lied because I didn't know that this was going to happen. Sorry, guys. Something is different. Maria is nowhere to be found. Oh, look, there's a piece of paper on the floor. And so something is written on it in funky handwriting.
All you clowns. Hey, you! How long you gonna wear that ugly mask? You know you ain't got the guts for this task. Cover yourself with paint. You're acting like you ain't afraid of what you got in store for your fate. You think you got me? Well, that's too bad, 'cause I ain't stupid enough to get had. So drop the pathetic act. I wanna dance, and that's a fact. Now quit your gawking and start to react. Yeah, yeah. Now dance.
This must be another one of Maria's poems.
What is
Hey,
this?
you, what are you doing reading that? I told you not to read these. You jerk, this doesn't mean anything. I'm not dancing for anyone. Why don't you just dance your way off a cliff or something? You think you see Margaret smile, but only for a fleeting instant. Anyway, I hate you, you stupid clown. Don't read my stuff. Marie furiously returns to her seat. Oh, that's adorable. Ah! It seems that you've completed over half of the social links. How wonderful for you. Well, then, please take this. Your commitment to your social links will become your commitment to your world. I look forward to seeing your world. Alright, now I receive a metal bat. Just a heads up, so what she's saying there ties in later, so just remember that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go refuse some personas and pick up a sun persona, and I will be back soon. Alright, welcome back. So what I did is I fused... the first person I fused was Kukulin, actually, here. I don't know if that's a she in here, but Kukulin is actually a man, but that's fine. Yeah, I fused him using a few people, including this guy here, which I'll put back up at the top. I also fused Fortuna to get rid of some space so I could bring back a couple guys, and I brought the Kusith, or Kusith I'm going to call him, here with me so I can hang out with Yumi today. Alright, so she was out late at the hospital, and she doesn't feel like going home yet. Alright, so we haven't done this before, but if you spend time at night with the people that you form social links with, you become closer to them, but you can't progress to the next rank. That's for the most part, anyway. I think there may be a couple exceptions, but not really. Thank you. Alright, so she doesn't go home yet, and we have a sun persona, so let's go ahead and hang out with Yumi, so she wants to chat. Essentially what you do is you just go hang out somewhere, so we're just going to hang out here. And we're going to cheer her up with some small talk.
Thank you.
And she feels a little better. Alright, and we have some help, and our relationship has grown deeper, and our relationship will come closer soon. And so the bus should be coming soon, yay. And yeah, sometimes they will give you items. Actually, generally you'll get an item from them when you hang out. So I got some...
Can you take this?
Mouthwash. Okay, so it's not much, but it's thanks for today. Good night. Thanks. Apparently she's telling me that my mouth smells bad.
See you later.
Alright, so... okay, that works. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. Did you all have a memorable summer vacation? I had a beautiful time in Egypt. Ho ho, the people were very kind to me. They were probably able to sense my deep appreciation and love for their history. I even found some things with my dowsing rod. The citizens were very glad indeed. Time sure flies when you're having fun. I'm sure your summer break was short for all of you as well. However, don't you think that there are some things in life that are best ended quickly? War is one of them, so here's a question. Alright, so she's asking me, how short was history's shortest war? The answer is 40 minutes. Yes, the shortest war in history lasted only 40 minutes. It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which began with an already staggering difference in military resources. Mind you, this lecture will be longer than the actual war we're going to talk about. There's so much to learn. Alright, so our knowledge has increased. And we can move on. Alright, before I end this episode, I'm going to go a little bit on length here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly go into town here. And we're going to go to the central shopping district, and we're going to talk to a policeman, because if you remember correctly, we were looking for one. So we're going to talk to this guy right here. How can I help you? Did you see someone suspicious? You told him that Naoto hasn't been coming to school lately and that you're worried. The kid is skipping school to do his investigation? What's his problem, really? The department has all but closed the case, just because he's not satisfied. Sheesh. All we want to do is shut the book on this thing so we don't have to deal with it anymore. I wish he'd let it go already. No wonder the whole department treats him like a kid. He's getting all worked up over nothing. That's why everyone gives him the cold shoulder, you know. You learned something about Naoto. You should put together the information you've gathered. With regard to this investigation, you've discovered that Naoto has an obsession with the case. And what do the police think of Naoto? They consider him a child. It seems that Naoto has a fervent obsession with the investigation, but it seemed that his obsession was not well received and the police treated him like a child. You think you understand Naoto a bit more. You should report to Rise. Alright, so we have found some clues about Naoto, and we should now be able to go find him. So next time, we're not going to do that, and we're going to do some other stuff. So I will see you then.